Hey kids, you trying to get into Segment City? Well, you really shouldn't, because Segment City is a mature podcast, and listener discretion is advised. I'm just trying to look at... I know I'm in an alleyway. I know how I look, but I got some fireworks for you kids. I got snakes and I got sparklers. That's all I got. Oh, don't give me that. Acadia this weekend.
Sure.
Acadia National Park in Maine.
Whoa.
It was nice. I camped the entire weekend away.
You're saying fun things, but you have a mad expression on your face, so...
Yeah? It was fun, though. It was a good time. I hung out with a lot of good people. We did some hikes.
Yep.
We ran into weird stuff on the way.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the time I was drunk. Well, not during the days, but like at night.
Okay, when you say a lot of the time I was drunk,
yeah,
that means more than just the night, because the night, I assume, if you're on vacation,
you're
probably drinking.
The night started early.
The night starts...
we would have dinner
when you're camping,
at like 4 or 5,
yeah,
and we would start
because you're going by the sun when you're camping, and
yes.
like there's no outside, like there's no lights, so you don't stare.
And stuff.
Sure,
nice.
but when you're sitting by the campfire, you're kind of just getting sleepy and like bullshitting a little bit, and then you go to bed.
But we went to a bakery one time.
A bakery?
And there's a parking lot in the back, and one of our group went inside to try to get stuff. And then he came back and he's like, so I found a bulkhead in the place, like going into the bakery, and it just said Seth's Spank Shack.
What? Like a locked door,
yeah,
like into
bulkhead, like a basement bulkhead in the place.
I don't know if that's a goof or if it's a real thing.
And then we came up with an elaborate thing of Seth is going to come after us now. It's like a horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
He's going to spank the ones
Here
that
I
know about his spank shack.
You made the mistake of sleeping in my woods.
People were like, let's go back and see if it's there. If he was just like fucking...
If he's just being a weirdo.
Just imagined it.
Yeah.
But then we're like, what are we going to do? Just like, hey, Seth, I'm coming in, but first, like, come on,
I'm backing down these stairs.
Give me a little spanky. We came up with the whole thing of just in the night, we're going to wake up and our friends' butt cheeks are just going to be like just disembodied butt cheeks.
Like hanging, like hog's legs?
Yeah,
that's you nasty.
Yeah.
Just the butt?
We also found another thing when there was apparently going to be a meteor shower, but we couldn't see it because it was too bright. But we went.
Wait, it's too bright?
Yeah,
were you in the woods?
The moon.
Oh, the moon was too bright.
The moon was too bright.
Moon, get out of here. We stepped all over you. You got to get out of here now.
And it was supposed to be an 8-minute drive, but it took 45 minutes to get like round trip.
What?
Because the girl who was driving us thought she knew the island more than she did, because there was constant times that she would just go.
How big was the island?
It's like one big loop, and to get around the loop, it's like an hour plus.
Oh, it's a pretty big island then.
Yeah, it's a pretty big island.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like, it was like, a 15, if you walked around the whole thing, it was like 10 minutes, and she kept getting lost.
It's not like you can, it's like a pretty big island. It has mountains.
Where am I?
But she kept on doing this thing where she would turn off her Google Maps because she's like, I know the way. And then she would go the wrong way. Just go the completely wrong way.
That's the worst.
And so we went, and we were driving for like the wrong direction for a long time. And I'm like, can we just go back? I'm like super sleepy. And she's like, all right. And I'm like, turn on Google Maps because you don't know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going.
She turns on Google Maps. It takes her down these like winding like woods roads, but it's woods. It's just woods.
You're camping. It's fine.
We get to a place, and I actually have a picture of it, but it's a very blurry picture. But it'll set the scene for you. I know this is
the listening audience.
The listener
not so
audience
much.
can't see this.
We can tweet out the picture.
We got
or something.
to this,
Let me see this.
which is very dark woods.
With
a yellow
some signs, and the sign said,
"Google Maps error. Do not enter."
Whoa!
Which is it wasn't a hand
creepy.
It wasn't a hand painted sign. It was
an official sign, which I'm like,
that's like really weird.
It's a really weird sign, and I was like,
especially to find at night. Like, if
I'm
during the day I would be like, oh, funny thing, like, haha, Google Maps, like, goof. During night, it's like, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. We're just like, if anyone's going to murder us for being on, it's going to
happen. It's going right now.
Yeah, this is Maine. This is like, like middle of nowhere, Maine. We're gonna get murdered.
That sign is essentially saying you fucked up, and now you're here. Well, and I know that you're here because you fucked up.
I've been watching you. I know your car.
Right.
And then the people in the car made fun of me for being scared. I was like, we need to get out of here.
We need to get out of here.
Just like, Will's afraid of being murdered. And I'm like, yes!
That's the moment from...
What are you talking... Like,
that's the moment in the movie when the killer is watching you from the woods and you're like looking around at your friends and you're like, we fucked up.
Yep.
And he's like standing there in the woods and he's like, hey.
I 100% have. Those friends would absolutely be murdered. Last year there was a Pink Flamingo festival, but we didn't know about that. It's just there were pink flamingos everywhere.
Do you think if you were with those friends, you would make it out? If there was a killer?
Maybe. I'm like the little brother of that group of friends because they're like a lot of my brother's friends. So they're like 3-4 years older than me. But I did think about this because there's the pink flamingos, and I created an elaborate story about how there's a great flamingo beneath the island that they pray to like a great old one. And
the gods of yesteryear.
There's definitely a friend who would immediately become an acolyte of that in particular, and I think I would fit into the horror trope of like the innocent or just like the goofball.
Interesting.
So, I mean, there was a friend that I'm like would probably make it out. There's like
I'd fall into the camp of being a little like too overthinking and like too nerdy, and I'd probably die.
You would be like, there's a new kind of trope, which is the kind of athletic nerd, like the well put together nerd, not the like 80s like, oh, we gotta get out of here, just like. Oh no, like just like, my science sense says that we should get out of here.
My science tingles.
And I think you'd probably be murdered. I'm sorry.
I think I would be murdered too. I admitted that.
A certain kind of person, they have to be so put together.
Yeah. Or
they need to be so innocent.
Right.
In movies.
I don't think I'm so put together that I'd escape.
No. I think you're, yeah. It takes a certain kind of person. But anyway.
You know what you can't escape from? Segment City!
Segment City!
You're here!
The intro. It took like 7 minutes.
It took 7 minutes.
Finally here.
But you did not make a Google Maps error. You're here.
No, you
meant to be here.
Got here. Hey, Theo, do you want to hear a shower thought that I have that I begin every show with?
If you insist.
Oh, I forgot. This is the first episode you're listening to, let me tell you the concept of the show. Every week, Theo and I bring in segments. Some of them are reoccurring. Some of them are brand new. This is a reoccurring segment, which is Will's Shower Thoughts. Theo doesn't know what I'm going to say.
Theo doesn't know when I shower, but I know when I shower.
I call these Will's Dumb Thoughts specifically so that Theo won't make the same joke of showering with Will.
Hey, I didn't make it that time.
All right, so this is Will's Shower Thoughts. Do you think dogs like perfume?
No.
No?
Why would dogs like perfume?
Because this is what the thought I had. Because sometimes
dogs have really good noses.
You know when you walk past a person and you're just like, woo.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot.
That's what dogs.
That's our regular human noses.
Right.
Dogs' noses are like 1 billion times better.
Right.
So
their
are they just like,
sensors are crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they probably can't stand it.
Ooh-wee! Oh,
Janice, man. You need to calm down.
Like, I'm saying that. So dogs must be like, fucking Christ. Like, how are they not just like, eyes watering?
Janice,
just like,
I know you only have a cubicle, but they're going to need to move you to an office because it's just, the stink is unreal.
Like the chemically smell of a lot of perfumes.
Right, it's beyond floral.
Do you ever think, because my dogs and cats always know it's me, even if I change deodorants.
Yeah.
Like, I would think that they'd be like, oh, different. Who are you? But they're like, oh, it's Will.
Yeah.
I think they can, like, smell past it. Like,
they can smell your
they're like Superman and can control their, like, the heat vision and the infrared vision.
It's like focusing your eyes. Like, you can focus on something close or far away, but for them, it's the same.
Like, they know our, like, specific smell of, like, a person. Because they're dogs that can find people.
Yeah.
So they must be able to get past it, because if not, they would just be in a oh god,
like a criminal is
so
like running away from the cops. He's like, I gotta get new deodorant. Gotta go soap up. These canines are gonna get me.
We brought this up a few episodes ago. Food cologne.
Oh yeah, I mean,
dogs
that was like
go crazy for it. Would dogs go crazy for it?
Bacon cologne? Yeah, they'd probably go nuts.
Would they like? But that's the thing of, are they gonna just smell past it, or are they gonna be like, wait, but you're Theo.
I think that
bacon.
Bacon, you'd have to be like literally rubbing bacon on yourself, because anything artificial they wouldn't fall for.
I think that's true.
Right.
We had a dog when we were in Acadia that was just like, somebody brought their dog.
You're smelling everything?
Absolutely. Very good dog.
Yeah.
His name was Summit, which is great.
Summit!
Because we were on a mountain, and I have some good pictures.
So topical.
But he was a hound, and he would he could absolutely sniff out his owner, like, cause she would be like, I'm gonna go and get a coffee or something. And then he would just sit and stare
at where she
went. Be like, when's she coming back? And you'd like pet him and stuff, and he would be like, oh, I love you. But also, where is she?
Hey, like, nice pets, but let's get real.
Let's get real.
Where
You're
is
not my
she?
owner.
You're not her.
I know who you are.
You are not she.
I want her.
I want her.
She's my favorite. But that's just Will's stupid thought. I
don't know if they would. I don't know if they'd like it.
I think they get used to it. I think it's like Superman's powers.
I know
they go past it.
I know something that you might like, though.
Me?
My next segment.
Ooh!
There you go.
Go for it.
Hey, Will.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you keep up with the news.
No.
But there's no, never.
No, I hate the news. What are you talking about?
Oh, we have an announcement from a premier restaurant here.
Oh, wait, what? A premier restaurant?
Olive Garden made it into the news this week.
Oh, why?
Olive Garden.
Aren't they always in the news?
Headline. Olive Garden is selling a lifetime pasta pass this week. Lifetime.
Lifetime?
Lifetime.
How much is it?
So, they said that the unlimited pasta pass is returning. You can get one that lasts 9 weeks for $100.
Okay.
Pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal.
9 weeks for $100. You can then pay an additional $400 for it to last for the rest of your life. Unlimited pasta for the rest of your life for the low price of $500.
That's a big upfront investment. And it kind of makes me think of a phrase I heard, which is, it's very expensive to be poor. In the thought of, basically, if you keep buying like cheap shoes, they will wear out quicker.
Right, quicker than if you bought one expensive pair of shoes. Yeah.
So this is like infinite food.
Yeah.
So if you're homeless, if you could scrounge up $500, you could eat like a king. Well, eat like an Olive Garden king, which is like being the king of like garbage land.
Hey, when you're here, you're king of your family. Mom, Dad,
king of the castle.
Mom, Dad, you must refer to me as my lord.
Just like a iron throne made of breadsticks. It's just like, welcome to my soupy kingdom.
What is your offering you bring to me today?
We have a salad. A salad for me.
I take it.
If I cannot slurp this with a spoon or mop it up with
to the gallows with you.
To the gallows with you, you're dead.
You're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
So unlimited pasta, dude.
Are you gonna get it?
So this is what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna get it.
No,
But imagine if you lived like a block from an Olive Garden. Imagine if you walked home from work and on the way there was an Olive Garden.
Would you eat there more, or would you take it for granted?
I'd eat there more. Are you kidding me?
All the time?
Yeah, I paid my $500. I think I gotta get that money's worth.
I would too. I'd probably go there way more often. But then
imagine, okay, so if you like do the math, if it's $20 to go to Olive Garden by yourself, I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know how the math works out. But say it's $20, you have to go to Olive Garden only 25 times for that to be worth it in your entire life.
Yeah, that's a pretty. But here's the thing.
Pretty primo deal.
Here's the thing. I had this thought just now. Is it going to be a net negative on your life?
It's going to take years off your life for sure.
Because you're just eating Olive Garden.
You're just stuffing your body full of carbs.
There's so much good food in the world, and you're just going to Olive Garden? I don't know. I don't know if that's
I was going to say check, please, but no check,
there's
please.
no check.
No check, please.
Imagine... I mean, being an Olive Garden waiter is probably
Do you still have to tip?
like being the jester at the garbage land. Like, it's probably the worst.
I'm the jester of
imagine
the
being
family, but nobody likes
A
me.
sad fucking waiter there and just being like, you want your check? No check
No
for me.
check for me.
I own this land. I own you. And he goes, I don't get paid enough for this.
I would like to think
$7
that someone, if I bought it,
Yeah.
I would start dressing in full
Oh,
king's
no.
attire with a crown
You've
and a
saved so much
flowing
money.
robe. And I would spend all my time there being like, the king has arrived!
Roll out the red carpet, the VIP who bought
I brought my own
$500.
red carpet. I'm
It's
rolling
me.
it out for
I'm-
myself.
Boop, 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 boop.
Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
They're just like, oh, Jesus Christ, he's back.
He's back,
He's back to the
guys.
Olive Garden.
Guys,
Saving
he's
so
back.
much money, the value.
The value.
I'm not gonna get it though.
I mean, no, not realistically, but it would be funny.
It would be funny, but it's not worth the investment. I don't have
It is
that
an
much
investment.
money. It is-
$500.
It's an investment in your future.
It is.
It could. I mean, what if this ruins Olive Garden?
I think that.
What if this absolutely
What if this puts
bankrupts
them
Olive
into
Garden
financial bankruptcy?
that they can't get out of?
They
just-
overpromise and they can't deliver.
They're obliterated by this. By the. I think they underestimate the gluttony of the American people. That they would not. They already have unlimited.
Gluttony of the king.
Maybe this is just arrogance that they're like, we got unlimited soup salad and breadsticks. They can't beat us with that. And then they're like a little too arrogant, and that's going to be their downfall.
And that's going to be their
The
downfall.
hubris, if I learned anything from English Glad, it's the word hubris with
Hubris.
every fucking thing. And
They've overreached. They've overreached and now they must pay.
No, we're paying $500. Exactly $500.
But then they pay.
But then they pay
Then they pay.
$5,000 for infinite food.
For infinite food.
It's not
Dog.
actually infinite. This goes back to Will's stupid thought of where do they get all the soup salad and breadsticks?
Yeah.
From somewhere. I think it's from, like the pink flamingo beneath Acadia, some Cthulhu-esque monster that
Is
they're
churning
harvesting
it
the
out.
meat from to make
And
their
you don't
soups.
want to know how the sausage is made.
It's a bread monster, and its blood is soup. And
Ew,
it
ew. And its hair
regenerates
is salad.
every night. It regenerates like
Ew.
Prometheus.
Ugh.
Getting ripped apart by a bird. I think that was Prometheus. Is that the end of the press release?
That's it. That's the end of the press release.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
That's
it.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that. You know what I'll also enjoy? My own segment. This is a new segment, Theo.
I didn't like that transition. It was a little
I liked
egotistical.
I liked it because it's a great segment. I love it.
Okay, here we go.
This is a new segment called Meme Origins.
Meme origin story.
Meme Origins.
We need a catchy theme song for this. Memes. No, your memes. That's it.
Okay. Poop, butt, derp, face, rage. Oh, okay. You know,
You started the song off with poop butt?
Yeah,
We're gonna get banned immediately. I don't know from...
I'm not fucking. I'm not on whose line is it anyway.
I'd pay
Like, I don't know.
$500 to never have to listen to your
I'm
songs
not
again.
Wayne Brady, I can't come up with this shit off the top of my head.
$500 unlimited never listen to Will pass. I'd take that. Boom.
This is Meme Origins.
Meme origins.
I'm getting this information from knowyourmeme.com, which is a great website. I'm going to just go right into
What's the meme? Tell me the meme.
I think it'll ruin it if I tell you the name of the meme. Let me give you a little backstory before I get into it. On August 17th, 2017, Tumblr user Spooky Grimhor posted a series of screenshots of a roleplay text message conversation. The roleplay is baby talk. Like one of the people is heavily baby talking.
Uh-huh.
Or like cutesy talk. And so it has a visual element of it, which I will show you, and we can describe what the images are, but it is a text message conversation between two people.
Okay.
Ready for this dramatic reading?
Here we go.
Hello? Is anybody there? Cave slowly begins to fill with water. Hello? Please somebody help me. Hello?
Wait, so this is the deep voice, somebody else replying?
Yeah, it's
okay,
the-
okay,
it's
okay,
like
I
the
got
green
it. I got
text.
it. Yeah, I got it.
You can feel the surface of the water barely lapping at you. No. Hello? Hello? Help me.
Oh, God.
God rest your soul.
God, West.
Hello, ma'am. Why are you doing this to me? Hello.
Wait,
help
ma'am.
me, please.
Now I'm imagining a cave where there's just a loudspeaker and someone is, the things are happening, like the water's rising, but someone is also narrating it.
Welcome to my jigsaw trap.
Ma'am, please,
Hello.
Ma'am,
You've
no.
been baby talking for far too long. That's your sin.
That's
and now
your
you're gonna
crime.
drown in it.
And then the person with the deep voice messages this picture.
It's Obama, make a little snooty face.
He's like a little snooty face, like, and then, Mr. Obama, is that you? Hello, please help me.
So Mr. Obama's in the cave.
I seem to be in a little bit of trouble, Mr. Obama.
It must be so
Hello?
much effort to
Hello?
type like this.
Oh,
There's
absolutely.
like your W key must be worn out so quickly.
Hello, by the way, is spelled Hewwo.
Yeah, each L is a W.
And then the guy posts a closer picture,
Closer picture of Obama making the snooty face.
Please, Mr. Obama, please save me. I don't want to die. Hello, Mr. Obama.
Why does he
Are
keep
you
saying
still
hello?
there?
It's so annoying.
And then a very close picture of Obama's face in response of just like, he's like considering it, basically.
I like that Obama's standing there like, I don't know.
Mr. Obama, please, I'm drowning. Hello, I'm scared. I'll do anything for you, Mr. Obama. Please help. Anything? Anything for you, Mr. Obama. Then perish.
Then perish.
Then perish.
And just Obama's eyes.
The meme is Obama's eyes just red, and it just says "then perish," which is just like I've used it in my life now, and I look for times to just
Perish.
say "then perish." Like, oh, you don't want to go out to dinner then with me? Then perish. It's so funny.
Anything for you.
I'll just go up to people and just go, "I'll do anything, Mr. Obama." Anything? Then perish. It's such a perfect, like, stupid.
What a good meme.
What a good meme. Meme origins.
I like that Obama's standing there considering it for several frames.
And then this person just go, "Oh, hello. What kind of, this is an interesting role play, but to say the least. It's like weird baby talk.
Obama meets the baby, you know?
And he's just like, I'm just gonna be Mr. Obama now.
I'm gonna be
President Obama. Just denying.
Then perish. Well,
Oh, please, Mr. Obama, give me a new segment.
are you gonna speak like that forever?
No.
Okay, good. If I move on.
I kind of fucking hate it.
Yeah.
But
Then
I'm
perish.
so good at it. But I'm so good at it, Mr. Obama.
Obama.
I'm just a cute,
Oh, God.
I'm a sexy little babe.
Well, I now have a dramatic reading
Oh my.
of my very own. This
I'm ready.
is one of those, so someone made an AI watch X amount of hours of X media, and they came up with this thing.
So this is all about that AI.
Yes.
All
So this person made the AI watch Batman.
Okay.
And the Batman the Batman bot came up with a 1-page script that I would like to read for you.
Okay. Okay. You don't need to do that.
All right. It says, in traditional Batcave, Batman stands next to his Batmobile and uses his Bat computer. He's sometimes Bruce Wayne, sometimes Batman, all times orphan.
Don't just rub the salt in that fucking wound.
Batman. This is now a safe city. I have punched a penguin into prison.
But he's punching it. No, you can just tell me to go there. You don't need to. Ow, 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 ow. Get in there.
Get in there. That's your cage.
I love that you already saved the. It's like, all right, we're done. Don't need
he
a story.
starts off really strong. This is now a safe city.
now a safe city.
Really coming out swinging.
Thanks, Batman. We're good.
Alfred, Batman's loyal butler. Oh, Batman's loyal battler.
Why is it ever called that?
Alfred, Batman's loyal battler, carries a tray of goth ham.
Stop it. Okay, this is written by a person.
I love it either way.
A meme lord.
Alfred, Eat a dinner, Mattress Wayne.
No, right now, I'm laying on myself. I'm tired.
I'm tired from fighting crime and punching penguins.
Punching penguin into the cell.
An explosion explodes. The Joker and Two-Face enter the cave. Joker is a clown but insane. Two-Face is a man but attorney. I'm not a man. I am an attorney.
I love that song. Are we human or are we attorneys?
Batman. No, it is Two-Face and One-Face. They hate me for being a bat.
I don't think that's why. I hate bats, Batman.
I hate bats,
You know,
Batman.
bats and clowns are natural enemies.
Batman throws Alfred at Two-Face. Two-Face flips Alfred like a coin. Alfred lands...
Just imagine him with his thumb.
Sir.
And he just goes, heads. He lands on
Alfred
his head.
lands heads up, which means Two-Face goes home.
Sorry, Joker. I'm out of here.
You're on your own, bud.
Why'd he turn into Wolverine?
I don't know.
Listen, bub.
He has to be different from the Batman voice.
I know, yeah. It's
Batman. It is just you and I, the Joker. Bat versus clown. Moral enemies. Batman's like, I choose not to kill. And Joker's like, I don't agree with that.
I choose to kill.
I choose to kill, and I
You know
think
what?
it's justified.
It's my choice. We live in America, Batman.
Batman. And you know what? If you killed a bit more, we wouldn't have so many problems.
You're just too busy punching people into
Into
cells.
cells, like penguins. The Joker. I am such a freak. Society is bad. You drink water. I drink anarchy.
You're white bread. I'm rye.
I'm a good pumpernickel. Ooh. We're getting crazy.
We're getting... I'm like a multigrain. I taste kind of weird, but I'm good for you.
Ooh, I put fluff on my vegetables. I'm a wild card.
And Batman just goes,
That's really yucky.
That's really yucky. I don't have parents, but if I did, they'd tell me not to do that.
You know, I like a good ants on a log, but what even is that? I don't even know.
Batman. I drink bats just like a bat would.
Master Wayne, would you like some ground up bats?
Just like a bat. Yes. Bring it here.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum. Batman looks around for his parents, but they are still dead.
Oh, man.
This makes him have anger. He fires a bat rocket. The Joker deflects it with his sick sense of humor. A clowny power. This is my clowny power. Woo!
I thought we were against killing. Why the rocket launcher? And the rocket launcher goes, you know what? You're right.
I guess, you know what, Batman? We are moral enemies. I don't agree.
You know
I don't
what?
agree with you.
I'm with the Joker now, the rocket says.
That's the clowny power. Is turning things against
I wish
Batman.
I could make jokes deflect things. Actually, that's what I do. I deflect
Like
my
clowny.
feelings with
Whoa, too real. That's your clowny power.
my clowny power.
That's when you start deflecting. I'm gonna be like, Will, stop using your clowny power, dude.
Go on with the story.
Cuts deep.
Don't
The
make
Joker.
me deflect more.
I have never followed a rule. That is my rule. Do you follow? I don't.
One of me always lies, and one of me tells the truth.
Wait a minute. There are two of you now. I got rid of Two-Face.
Two-Face is gone.
You're One-Face.
One face. Clown face.
You're Clown-Face. Clowny power face.
Yes.
Yes.
Your clown powers.
Batman. Alfred. Give birth to Robin.
Right away, Master Wayne.
Right away, Master Bruce. Alfred
Poops
begins
out.
the process since it is his job. The Joker now has a present in his hand. He juggles it over to Batman. The Joker. Happy Bat Day, Birthman.
How do you know my alternate identity was Birthman, who's in his birthday suit and covered in gross fluids?
Birthman is the worst. Imagine being Birthman.
He's just like he's like a midwife. He
Quick,
goes to the city helping pregnant
It's
women.
like, call in the Avengers. We need the Avengers. They show up on the scene. I'm going into labor. Somebody go into the hospital.
Birthman is here.
My water
Wait,
is broken.
let me put some goop on myself to get naked.
I can't fight the aliens. I just went into labor. Always.
I thought you were gonna say he just like somebody. Where's Birthman?
Oh, I'm here.
I'm here.
When you least expected me.
I'm here. Why? You know what I know is Birthman and Batman are never in the same room together. Also, Bruce Wayne's not in the same room.
I'd love to introduce Bruce Wayne to Birthman.
Bruce Wayne goes up to the bar and he's like, can I have a nice martini, but instead of the vermouth, can I have ground up bats?
Like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Just like a real bat.
Just like a real cannibal.
Batman opens the present since he's a good guy. It contains a coupon for new parents, but it is expired. No. This is a Joker joke.
Fucking Joker joke.
End scene.
I got you, Batman, you son of a bitch.
He opens the present since he's a good guy, but it's a coupon for new parents, but it expired.
Oh.
Woo! Got you, Batman.
You got me this time, Joker. I saved the city, but you ruined it. My self-esteem again. As the city rises, my self-esteem and self-worth falls, plummets like my parents did. Did they fall? I forget. I don't know. They got shot. No, okay, it was a hiking accident. You know what? Why am I even a bat? Because I was in the woods. They died of natural causes at the ripe old age of 20. Wait. Of 80. That's the date I was supposed to say. Why am I opening up to you? You're just one face. You're one face. You've got a clownly power. You're not even a regular face.
That's the end of it?
That's the end of it.
End of scene.
End of scene.
That was a good one.
That was a good one, right?
I'm a little lightheaded from laughing. All right. This is going to be a little bit wild.
Whoa.
This podcast has been already very just like run-of-the-mill, very calm. But this is about to get wild. You know why?
Wet and wild, baby.
Do you know why it's going to get fucking wet and wild?
Tell me why.
Because it's Amazon erotica time.
Hey!
Amazon erotica! So this is a thing sent to me by my good friend Thomas. For some reason, he was looking up Amazon erotica. I think he's a fan of our show. I think he is.
Or he's just a fan of
I think
Amazon
he is
erotica.
Because he tells me his review of every single episode when it comes out.
You know what? Shouts out to you, Thomas.
This is a series, and it's the most confusing series because I don't know. I had to look through each one and be like, which order is this in? It's called Transformations.
Oh, wait. Is it like Animorphs?
No.
Oh.
No,
I was
that'd be
hoping
great.
it would be Animorphs.
It's
That
not
would
more.
be hilarious.
It's not more werebears. It's by Wayne and Anne Triskelion, which is either husband wife, probably, or
brother
as
sister.
Thomas said to me, brother sister, which is
way
wild.
worse.
That's way worse.
I don't think it's brother sister. That seems
It's probably
wild.
Husband wife. But I read the beginning of the description, and it's buck wild. So the first book is called Witnesses, and each of the covers arts. Okay, I don't know if you can see this well, but they're all weirdly CG.
There's CG. It's
like it looks like it was made in Second Life, and it has terrible font, like Windows
like 95.
Yeah,
font.
like very bad. So here's the description of Witnesses. Each one of these, by the way, begins with the same blurb at the beginning, so I'm going to say it this first time, and then I'm going to do the rest for the and I love this so much. It immediately goes, a religious cult has taken control of Cuba, turning it into a sexual playground.
Why?
But
you know what we hate? Communism. You know what we love? Sexual playgrounds.
You know what we love? But the Church of Morpheus has designs beyond the island.
So they definitely took the blue pill in this scenario. Okay, got
absolutely. It plans world domination through sexual perversion.
Wait,
the organization is growing. ...
Can we just...
Yep.
This is the Gru meme, where he's like, we take over Cuba, and we make it a sexual playground, and then we take over the world. We take over the world?
There's step 1, take over Cuba. Step 2, turn it into a sexual playground. Step 3,
take over world.
Step 4, take over world.
Like, if you're gonna if you need to take over the whole world, you're gonna need like a taxation structure.
Yep.
Like you're gonna need to build a military. Like
you need a lot more than what they're doing. Which is alright, so let's go into the plot of book 1. Upstate New York is a world away from the goings on in Cuba. Why?
Wait, this is book 1?
Yeah.
Then wait, why didn't we start off with Cuba?
But the Church of Morpheus is there. So I guess that's the head of the... 3 Jehovah's Witnesses come to a remote farmhouse in the country. What they find there will change them forever. A story of mind control and debauchery, BDSM, and extreme body modification.
Oh God.
I want extra arms, Morpheus.
I want that robo-dick,
Morpheus,
please.
give me. I want to put an RFID chip into my arm.
Into the tip of my penis.
That's on the tip of my penis so I can open my Tesla. Yes!
I want to be able to unlock my phone with my ass.
Wait, where's magnetic north? I can tell
I can
because
tell.
I put it right at the tip of my penis and it goes that direction.
Oh no.
I can only fuck north. So that's book 1, but it has the most reviews, so I want to read. There's only 4 reviews.
Are you happy to see me, or is there just a magnet in your pants?
Oh, it's the magnet. It really hurts. So here's the first review by Iron Knob. 5 stars.
First of all, gross.
Gross. A well-written, fun adventure. It's rather enjoyable reading a slow drip corruption and transformation. This is certainly not for the faint of heart, but that's why you're here, isn't it?
Thanks, Iron Knob.
It covers a wide spectrum of kinks, making sure that there's something in there for anyone who gives this a read. I strongly recommend this to anyone who enjoys the genre of mind control coupled with bimboification. Give it a read!
Wow.
Bimboification, by the way, is just like women being turned dumb. I had to look
Turned
that
dumb?
up. Yeah, term like the term bimbo, which is
Yeah,
like a
but it
term
usually
that
comes
you would
with like a physical appearance thing too. Like,
only like 7-year-old people would say like, "What a bimbo!"
Right.
Like you've never heard that in your real
oh my
life.
God.
Very different. This was one of the strangest stories that I've ever read.
This isn't from Iron Knob. Iron Knob.
No, this is a different person. Changing people, not only their bodies but also their minds. This story is not for the faint of heart. What is with people in the faint of
Faint
heart?
of heart. It's clearly not for the faint of heart.
This is more than BDSM, bondage, or anything else I've read. There is lots and lots of sex going on, and it shows how evil can corrupt the minds of decent people.
I read this book because I am strictly against what it is saying. There are people having sex left and
I
right.
saw Jehovah's Witnesses. I thought it was going to be a nice story.
I saw Jehovah and I was like, I wouldn't do anything for the Church of Morpheus. And they said, then perish.
You want to join our Cuban cult of Morpheus?
then
Then perish. 2 stars.
It wasn't for the faint of heart. Apparently they were faint of heart.
Good. Naughty. Some bondage. Lots of sex. Enhanced. Lowering IQ. Seemed cruel. Spank them or deny them. Orgasms seem more fun. What?
Also, wait, weren't they in like a technological body modification? Couldn't they presumably use that to make themselves smarter, not dumber?
No, they want sex slaves, so they want bimbos.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yep.
Great story featuring a girl who slowly goes from nice church girl to depraved corrupter of women.
Wait, how
turning
long
them
is the
into
book?
sex slaves that wander the street services anyone and everyone. By the way, would love a sequel featuring Gwen becoming a futanari? Taking over the church. I don't know what a futanari is, and I'm not going to look it up because it sounds gross. It is 226 pages.
Okay,
and it's
because they said a slow story of someone turning. I was like, most of these books are like 45 pages long.
yeah, these are like 200. This is a lot. So this is experiments. is book 2. This is most of the descriptions are like short, so I'm just going to go through these now. After the events of transformation witnesses, Ray and Sugar are converted to Stalin's adults. Stallions.
They were converted to Stalin adults.
They went to the gulag. They got mind controls into being
And
good
then they were
parts of the
rewarded with
state.
lots of sex.
Yep. Stallion's adult store into a recruitment center, an experimental lab for the church's dark designs. Sugar has ensnared an unsuspecting MILF and is converting her into something delicious.
Ew.
Which is yuck.
Yuck.
In the basement of Stallion's, erotic fantasies become realities, and no one who enters will ever be the same. A story of mind control, debauchery, and extreme body modification.
Spooky.
So I guess we needed to know the characters from the first book.
Yeah, if your name is Sugar, something bad is going to happen to you.
Are they the like, are we following the baddies? Like, it seems like it's... I think that's part of the allure.
I think it's the allure is it's good to be bad.
It's good to be bad.
It's cool to be bad. It's sexy.
Here's the thing. There's like 5 of these, and I keep having to be like, is this the next one? I forget.
They're really trying to build like a universe here.
There's a huge world.
They like
Jesus
really flesh it
Christ.
out.
I don't think there's like a next one. They might just be out of order at this point. Friends Pam and Emma want... Oh, the book title is The New Jim, a Tingle's novella, which we need to one day get into Chuck Tingle, but we're not going to do that now.
Into what?
There's a guy named Chuck Tingle, and he has Tingle's Tinglers, and my brother read me one.
What?
It's like Bigfoot erotica, mostly. He does a lot of Bigfoot stuff.
This is definitely going to come back around to Amazon erotica.
Yeah. Friends Pam and Emma want to find out about the new gym in town everyone is raving about. Rumors are flying.
When was the last time you walked around? People were like, have you checked out that new gym? It's just bonkers in there.
I got a good sweat going.
I got really good sweat.
I'd be like, no,
they were like the gym members. Someone spotted me. It was nice.
It was very nice. Also, they seem kind of like bimbos, but it's great. There's a lot of body modifications going on. Rumors are flying. Women are going in plain Janes and coming out stacked bimbos. The closer they look, the deeper the mystery becomes. Yeah, that's a pretty... If you go in and your bra size goes up...
What the fuck is going on in there?
She used to be a world-renowned PhD scientist, and she came out and she's a fucking idiot. What's happened?
You know what they say? The gym, not even once.
The gym, yep. The closer they look, the deeper the mystery becomes. What sinister secrets lie behind the door of the Morpheus gym? Do they dare go inside? And if they do, will they make it out? Will they ever be the same? This sounds like
I really
Jigsaw.
like that that erotica like descriptions just revert to asking a lot of questions.
Like, what's gonna happen? I don't even know.
What happens if they go in there? Should they go in there? Like, well, who are they? What's the situation here?
They keep going to different names and different people in different areas.
You know, if you happen to read the books, maybe you'd understand.
By the way, it's Second Life. Like it covers, there's a Second Life. And they're like just big boobed in like weird lingerie. This one's called The Hazards of Saving the Earth. What? That's not even what? I
can't wait.
This
to
one was
see
only
how
33 pages though.
It's only 33 pages.
Yeah,
I like the review. Someone's gonna be like, "Nice slow roll story."
They really build up the world.
They really.
Rita is an environmentally conscious co-ed. Why are we going to like, when do we get here? So when she finds a sex toy at the local porn store, guaranteed.
How many pages in are we in by now? Because that's a lot of action.
Yeah.
Already.
This is probably page 2.
Like, I guess unless you start the book, like, literally, Rita is an
environmentally conscious co-ed.
Right. Like, that's how the first sentence of the book.
Yep. Still, we haven't even got, like, none of this takes place in Cuba, by the way.
Show versus tell.
She finds a local porn store guaranteed to get her off and lower her carbon footprint.
Wow, it's a real 2 for 1.
It sounds like a win-win.
I mean, what's not to love?
But
I'd sign up. You kidding me?
But that bimbo Nyx harvester she just bought comes direct from the Church of Morpheus, and good vibrations aren't the only thing she'll be feeling.
What?
This is
that's the most porn
stupid
thing I've ever heard, where it's like, how do we make this relatable? Okay, so she's environmentally conscious.
Yeah.
They promise to reduce her carbon footprint, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sheesh.
Jesus, like, what do you expect us to write us? Yeah. There's one last one. Okay, so this is just called Brittany. Brittany. The U.S. government is investigating the church. Finally, they took
it's
over
about
the
time.
fucking Cuba.
They have a whole country. You'd think that they would merit some investigation.
A witness has emerged. A single one?
We've got more from, like, North Korea. Like, come on, guys.
And Britt Connors, a genius district attorney, has her sights set on taking the church down. Unfortunately for her, the church has a genius of their own.
They're going to take her down.
Evil, mind-controlling white witch Maria Morapova.
Wait, Maria Morapova, like is it like the skater? Wait, isn't Maria...
Yeah, Google that real quick. I'm going to read the end of this. The Amazon blonde has her sights set on Brittany herself, and she will stop at nothing to turn the DA into a giggly, bimbified slut.
Maria Sharapova is a famous tennis player.
Okay, so they just took that and basically were like,
Maripova, it's fine.
But that's the transformation series.
God.
By the way, if you are investigating a church and the DA has their IQ dropped by like 200 points,
you might be a little suspicious.
I think you'd be like, what the fuck happened?
Like,
to
what
this
is
DA?
going on here?
Did they drug our DA? Like, what the hell happened?
What the hell is going on here?
But that's the end of the transformation system, series system, system for Morpheus.
Oh my god. Are you part of the system?
It's also the end of Segment City.
Oh, jeez.
Not permanently, just this episode.
Just this one episode.
You can find our other episodes wherever you find podcasts. And don't forget to leave a review, leave comments, and email us at segmentcitypodcast@gmail.com.
Or shoot us a tweet at Segment City.
Yes. We also want to give a big thank you to...
You always pause and look at me.
I always do that because I expect you to learn that I want you to say the name.
No.
Rachel Robinson.
Rachel Robinson. She killed it with our intro music, and you should check out her podcast wherever you get your podcast.
Create Loud.
Create Loud.
Create Loud. Is there anything else you want to say to me?
Do you like listening to Create Loud?
Then perish.
Mr. Obama, please.
Time to end the segment.
Segment City is ending and it's flooding, Mr. Obama.
Then perish.
Then end the podcast. Good night. 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 Night.